Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Sunday. It should be a chill day. I hope you guys are able to sit back, relax and enjoy and not have too much stress going on, because that's like the aim. I mean, I know it's Foot Champs, the final day of it, and it can get stressful, but keep your head. Anyway, getting on into the episode today, do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button. It's Sunday, which means if I just about see 5,000 likes when I check this video, or 4,000 likes, sorry, should I say. I'm going over the top here, but if I see 4,000 likes before 8 p.m, then I will upload another video for you guys tonight. That is the deal we currently have, so make it happen. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the little notification bell. You know, you would never miss an upload that way. So my absolutely insane, I was going to say first owner team, but there's a couple of players I've bought. My absolutely insane Road to Glory team is heading on into its first game of the weekend league, and I get matched up against this, which I wasn't really sure about because it looks like way behind the power curve, but there are a few players there that should be like fairly meta. And I actually go 1-0 down. So what I think this was maybe someone that has either restarted again for Team of the Season, or maybe just started an account late, maybe restarted again just to give himself a challenge, because he wasn't a bad player. And I was just like, I pretty much knew that if we got the opportunities, if we could at least make them, then we would score them, because I've got players that the shooting stats are just nuts. So I wasn't surprised when we did get through there and score with Leon Bailey. First goal of the weekend league for the Jamaican. Harry Kane then plays a lovely ball through to Cristiano Ronaldo. And then I could shoot near post or far post there. I genuinely think the power behind his shots, that's going in no matter what. And then Kane again turning provider to Cristiano Ronaldo. Actually, no, he plays it back to him, doesn't he? And then I get the header. I think that's kind of like a bit of a diving header, a little bit of a Flying Dutchman action going on there, wasn't it? So he gets himself on the score sheet as well. But Vidal then knocks it through to Kane, and I can just first time shoot that one because he brings his goalkeeper out. So literally it was 1-1 at half time, but as you can see on the clock in the top left, 53 minutes of played. 8 minutes into the second half, we've managed to score 3 goals and get a rage quit. So I don't know what it was. I'll have to chalk the first half up to rustiness. First game of the session, first game of the weekend league, first game of the day, all of that stuff. But yeah, we sort of showed up a little bit early doors in the second half. So I actually decided to switch Kane around. Him and Ronaldo. I think Kane might be better. Like, he's not going to sprint past people all the time because of his pace. But what he might be able to do is just, like, cut back and then hit one of them whippy finesses round. Whereas Ronaldo can kind of just do it all. So we're going to give it a shot like that. Into this game we go. Go 1-0 down. This was like a seriously good player. I feel extremely unlucky to get match made against someone who is clearly a good player this early on. But then again, I think it's either the first 5 or the first 10 matches are like completely random. I think the first 5 are completely random, and then it takes on board your form. So if you have a bad first 5 games, just chalk it up to unlucky matchmaking, and that's all you can really do. I was 3-0 down here. He makes it 4 just before the end. He was just a way better player than me. I had about 30% possession. Couldn't make anything happen. Was just genuinely way better than me. Simple as that. It's just unfortunate in game number 2. The losses are going to happen. You know, the last couple of weeks we haven't taken many losses in our first 10 games. And it's actually been a bit of smooth sailing. But this session here today was a totally different story. I mean, this game 3. Look at that squad. I mean, granted, my squad looks like that as well. Very, very solid. But it's just not, I don't know, you don't normally come up against such crazy stuff in the first few games. We normally out-team people because, you know, we've grinded the game out and got some cool players. But Harry Kane is able to put me 1-0 up after just 13 minutes on the clock. Leon Bailey whips one into Cristiano Ronaldo, who's going to actually win himself, or not, he's going to head it out for a goal kick, and then he messes up the goal kick. I'm able to punish here. Look at that, the defensive mindedness there from Leon Bailey to intercept that ball and to win it back, and then Cristiano Ronaldo can just open up that body, hit that lovely wide finesse, and it plants its way into the back of the net. So I thought maybe this one was going to be nice and easy. You know, just taking a 4-0 loss in game number 2. But this birthday Adama Traore did kind of give me a little bit of problems literally all game. He's quite strong. He's very fast. And I think this one's been boosted up to 5-star skill moves. So, yeah, I mean, it's sort of like... I'm surprised I haven't seen more people use him. I wonder what his price is, you know, and why people don't use him. It's an odd one. Anyway, Kane and Ronaldo linking up nicely. You can see how much better it's working with Ronaldo sprinting down that side. Kane almost being like that hold-up player. I don't need him to be... He can be a target man. He doesn't need to be getting in behind because he's just not going to have the pace up against, you know, the fullbacks and centre-backs. This guy was playing Kyle Walker and Luke Shaw, I think, as centre-backs. I mean, that's 290-plus pace centre-backs. So you're going to struggle if you're Harry Kane to beat them because you don't have that much pace yourself. Smart bit of play there from Mane and Adama, and he just Rabonas it into the back of the net. I appreciate that. That's a nice little finish, considering it's lit like a consolation goal, you know. But Harry Kane is able to just about keep the ball. I don't know why. I feel like Kyle Walker should get that one there. And it ends up going in off Luke Shaw, but we're going to count that one as Harry Kane's goal. He made it happen. He scored it. He actually gets man of the match in this particular game. So we are now at least positive again. 2-1. I mean, to take a loss so early on is kind of heartbreaking, but like I said, it's just going to happen, isn't it? Just don't worry about it too much. I'm going to try my very best to just chill and not be that bothered about it. However, this next opponent... Oof. Oh my God, was he boring. So dull. And some people play like this, I guess. It's the possession, not really much intention to do anything. I couldn't do anything. I guess we were fairly well matched, but it was just so boring. 0-0 into extra time. Cancelo finally finds Ronaldo, and that was probably the first proper shot I got to have this game. Like, where it's not going to get completely AI blocked. So 1-0 after 105 minutes, and then what would be the thing that you would most expect to happen in the second half of extra time? Obviously, he's going to push forward. So what does that mean? It probably means Tom is going to make some sort of stupid, rash challenge like that and wipe both my own player and my opponent's player out. I think they gave that as Luke Shaw's penalty against him, but that really should have been Vidal that gave that penalty away. Saved the pen, though, and that's all she wrote. I actually won that game 1-0 after having about 3% possession for the entire game. That was boring. That was so dull. But hey, I guess maybe it gets that guy wins every now and again. Not in that game, though, hey. So we can go into the next one. 3-1, and we come up against this. Oh, my God. That is like Meta FC if I've ever seen it. Really crazy team. Lovely squad. I mean, GG's to this guy for putting such a cool team together. Was he going to be any good, though? He immediately switched to 5 at the back. And I was like, oh, God. This is literally Lasty versus super meta. He had all the golden goats. So he's got over 300 FUT Champs wins as well. That's not too, that's not too crazy at this stage of the game, of course, but he is someone that plays a lot of champs, is what you can take from that. And I'm 2-0 down after Luis Figo, Icon Moments version, is able to slot home just a beautiful free kick. Really nice from him, to be fair. I think I'd taken a step the other way with my goalkeeper. I thought I moved him back, but I obviously didn't. And Figo's obviously able to just make it count. And we go from bad to worse here. Luke Shaw gives a penalty away, but I step up and save it. I've saved all the penalties so far this weekend, all 2 of them. Leon Bailey then rushes through, takes the shot, but a good save from Nick Pope leads to a corner for Lasty, which sometimes some people say is pretty much like Lasty having a free open net, because Cristiano Ronaldo in the air is next level. Yeah, and then the comeback is on here at this point. I was like, you know what? I'm not losing against this guy. I just can't be bothered. I just want to win. So Kent turns Wan-Bissaka like he's not even there and bangs it into the roof of the net. The sad thing, the really sad thing, is that Kent feels so much better than Harry Kane. In all honesty, he's going to just do more than Harry Kane as well. because of the body type and the skills and stuff that they differ in. Kent just moves so freely on the game. So I'd even brought Harry Kane off at this point. I thought if I'm going to win this, I just need my strongest, most meta foot to put my most meta foot forward, and that would be Ronaldo and this man Kent up front. As you can see, we actually knock it into Buendia, and this guy's team just capitulates. In 10 minutes into the second half, he's let 2 goals in, and we're now winning 4-2. He's then decided to score a couple of own goals, and he's given up at this point. He's getting ready to rubber band his controller, and I think like after this goal, the next one I score, he's not even playing. He's literally just running one way with his player. I just thought I'd score another one just to seal the deal. And at that point, with a 5-goal lead, I just also sat there passing the ball around, like moving around with the ball, just making sure that I don't go AFK and get booted myself. So a 7-2 victory there when we were literally 2-0 down and gave a penalty away. That is quite the comeback. But yeah, GG's anyway. We get week 5 gold done. This was all recorded as my first session on Friday. So this was, again, before the new season update and also before La Liga Tots came out. I wanted one very, very, very last shot at potentially packing a Prem Tots. And that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to do our very best with marquee matchups. I was actually able to do it without buying any players, which I was very surprised at. But then again, we have been, with all that squad battle stuff I did yesterday, I was able to actually get quite a few like premium gold packs and then like the season reward packs. And as much as we didn't get anything from them, what it did give me was marquee matchups fodder, which is excellent stuff. So yeah, we're able to get this done. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do like the UCL one tomorrow. But I'll obviously have waited until La Liga Tots is fully out, like it is for you guys now, before I open them up, so we can hopefully start packing some Spanish League Team of the Season players. I wanted to give my honest opinions after literally the first 5 weekend league games of my new squad, and most importantly for the 2 players that I've bought, João Cancelo and Ruben Diaz, and then also Harry Kane, who is my guaranteed Tots player. I've sort of told you about Kane. I think he feels a little bit heavy. He's going to be able to finish, but can he get himself into those positions against the meta fullbacks at centre-back type thing? Possibly not. It might not be an end game player. It might just be trying to have fun with him because he's one of my favourite players in real life. And then Cancelo's great. Cancelo is actually fantastic. I do really rate him. I don't think he's the strongest, but in general, he's been clutch for me. And he works well in that right back spot. And then Ruben Diaz is super solid. But I feel like, again, like it's so nuts that he's got 83 on card pace, or whatever it is. And then I've given him plus 10 with a shadow. And he just still feels like he can't quite catch up to some of the players. And that I would be so much better off, literally with 86 rated Kleiber. That's crazy to think, isn't it? So I don't know how long I'll be keeping Ruben Diaz. Could potentially swap him for somebody else. Get, nearly 400k for him or 380k or whatever it is for him. Once again, we've got a whole bunch of players in the club now that we can put into the UCL marquee matchups and the La Liga Tots challenges and all of that good stuff. So yeah, we'll sell him on just because he'll probably go for, I don't know, 10 to 20k, something like that. Unless I'm mistaken and he's actually worth something. But I haven't checked. I'll just list him up in a bit. But yeah, so I don't know who we could maybe replace Ruben Diaz with. I'm looking at my bench right now. There's nobody really on there that could do that job. I'd quite like to try Luke Shaw at centre-back. So who knows what we could maybe do there. We just might need another Englishman. I mean, the problem is, like, Tavernier, he would be starting at left-back. We'd be pushing Luke Shaw to the centre-back spot. That's another 2 players on 7 chem that were on full chem. So now we're down to 95 chem for the overall team. We just can't do that. So we might have to go out and buy someone if we do decide to change the squad. But for right now, I'll stick with it. I'll go for another 5 games in a little bit after recording this video. And then we'll see how we're getting on. If my first 10 games, last week we were 9-1, 10-1, something like that. Or 8-2, maybe. I can't quite remember. But yeah, if we're anywhere close to that, then maybe the team's doing all right. And then if we're at like, 5-5 or 6-4, then we know that something's up and I need to change it to fit the meta a little bit better because I kind of suck. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode for today. Like I said, there could potentially be another episode if I see 4,000 likes when I check this video closer to 8 PM tonight, all right? So go ahead and smash that support. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. I thank you for that. And, of course, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Why not, right? The links are down below and all of that good stuff. Have a lovely day. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy, and keep your stress levels down. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a game. Oh, that's the worst thing anyone can say when you're mad, right? Anyway, have a good day, guys, and I'll catch you later. Peace.